You need your babies to be strong. You want them to be healthy. And one of the best ways to keep your baby healthy is good healthy food.
I think I will never think about nutrients. My whole time will go in changing diapers only.
All babies need nutrients to grow. Preterm babies in particular need to be fed enough to grow well and be able to survive. The protein, water, sugar and fat are important for the baby. But you know what a newborn baby needs the most?
Formula? Since I think the scientists would be putting in things which aren't naturally made.
No, it's not the formula or all the baby food marketed or shown on TV for being the best baby food for babies.
Really?
It's the mother's milk. Mother's milk has each and every element to keep the baby away from sickness and diseases. The breast milk also contains special factors that help with brain development. The basic mistake we all mothers do is feed the baby sugar water or honey or water instead of providing the baby most nutritious element, that is our own milk.
But my mother told me that it is okay to give sugar water.
The baby should start breastfeeding immediately after birth and should continue for at least 6 months or longer. The baby can and should even eat the early milk a mother produces, that is darker yellow, called colostrum. This milk actually has substances that will protect the baby from certain illnesses. Even if I have a cold, I can and should safely feed my baby breast milk. They should be fed 8 to 12 times a day or every 2-3 hours for the first month. If the baby was born before due date or small for age, you will need to feed every 2 hours until the baby reaches 2.5 kgs. By 1 or 2 months, the frequency may come down a little to just 7 to 9 times per day. And these little babies should be fed on demand when they want to be fed, which should be every 1.5 to 3 hours. It will be less frequent when the baby is older. This is how you will know that the baby is hungry. When the baby starts moving the head from side to side, or the baby is opening the mouth and sticking out the tongue. At times the babies place their hands and fists to their mouths, or at times they make funny face by puckering lips as if to suck, nuzzling against mother's breasts, moving the mouth in the direction of something touches the cheek. And by the way, crying is a late sign of hunger, so don't wait for this. Let me show you how I feed him. For the normal breastfeeding, sit straight up. You can prop yourself up with pillows, whatever you feel comfortable with. It is important to know if you are not comfortable, you might stop breastfeeding. So then, hold the baby with your left arm with its bottom tucked under the elbow and the left arm along its back. Make sure you are comfortable because pain can stop breastfeeding too soon. With the palm of your hand on the baby's upper back and shoulders, your thumb and index finger should make a C around the base of the skull. Stimulate the baby's upper lip with nipple and get the nipple far back in the mouth when the baby's mouth is open. Do not just have only your nipple in the baby's mouth. Have the baby take a mouthful of the breast. The chin, not the nose, should be pressed into the breast. If the baby is not nursing, try a U hold with your hand over the breast to sandwich the breast to fit easily into the baby's mouth. Keep the breast compressed unless the baby has started sucking. A good latch may feel strange, but it should not hurt. If your breast keeps hurting during breastfeeding, go to see a doctor as this may be a sign of infection.
I have heard that very small babies will sometimes not be able to breastfeed. What to do then?
If the baby is too immature to breastfeed right after birth, it is important to hand express milk to maintain milk supply until the infant is ready to breastfeed. How? I will tell you. To express milk, position thumb above nipple and first 2 fingers below the nipple from nipple in letter C form, where fingers are positioned in 12 and 6 o'clock position. Push straight into chest wall. Roll thumb and fingers forward at the same time. Repeat rhythmically while rotating the thumb and fingers to milk. Use both hands on each breast. Avoid cupping breast, squeezing, sliding hands over breast, or pulling the nipple. This needs to be done from day 1 and performed at least 10 times per day, including at night.
You have taught me so much today.
Since breast milk is most beneficial in the early life of a baby, working mothers or mothers who won't be near their baby should express milk and store it to feed their babies. Breast milk for at least 6 months. This expression of breast milk can be done by hand, not just by pump. After expressed, store it in a clean container in a refrigerator or ice box for no more than 5 days.